Hello everyone and welcome to the Impact Play, impacting more than just gaming. We are your weekly source for the latest news, updates, discussions, and debates that brings us to beyond than just gaming. We're not only blurring the lines between gaming, tech, entertainment, sports, and even music. We are amplifying voices from those perspective fields and having the stories told here on the Impact Play. Join us as we record the show live over at twitch.tv the Impact Play and by clicking on that notification bell so you will be notified when we do go live or later on YouTube or even on your favorite podcast platform. Just simply search for the Impact Play. However you consume your content, wherever you consume it, we are there. Join us on Patreon, receive recruits and above, get the show ad free. Go to recruits and above, have exclusive access to not only the post show, but they can even call in to be a part of the live show experience, plus early access to our VODs and so much more. Learn more and become a Patreon supporter today at patreon.com/the Impact Play. If you haven't heard about Anchor, you're definitely missing out. Give it a try. It's free and simple. Plus, you've got nothing to lose. You don't need the best equipment out there. All you need is your phone and something to talk about. There's even creation tools that allow you to not only record, but also edit your podcast, all within the app. Whatever your passion is, Anchor is the surefire way to not only start your podcast, but also distribute it across a multitude of platforms, including Spotify, Google and Apple Podcasts, and so much more. Download the free Anchor app or simply go to anchor.fm to get started. I'm Ishaz Muhammad, otherwise known as It's Yagu. This is episode 126. On the agenda, we have a new Marvel MMO that might be in the works. Ubisoft is planning to launch its own theme park. The Xbox Series S leads Black Friday weekend. Adidas enters the metaverse. Hellbound surpasses Squid Game on Netflix. And Kanto leads the box office. Kojima Productions launches a brand new division. The National Basketball Players Association kicks off its 14 Days of Giving. The 2021 Grammy nominations are here. The Weeknd launches his very own card collection with NFTs on the way, plus the top stories of the week. So we are an Epic partner. So with every purchase you make within the Epic ecosystem, when you use our creator code, the Impact Play, we do get a commission that will help support and further elevate the show and take us to new heights at no extra cost to you. So whether you're buying V-Bucks on Fortnite, the latest Rocket Pass over on Rocket League, or any game within the Epic Store, we get a portion of that sale, which goes to further leveling up the show and investing literally in the show itself. So, support us there. It's just one of the very many ways that will help support the show at no cost to you. So, welcome to our very first segment of the show, where we discuss what we have been playing, what we have been enjoying, and essentially what we have been up to. So I did do a live playthrough. I believe it was, when was it? Let me take a look at the VOD. Let me take a look at the channel. A couple days ago, if I'm not mistaken. I know I did a live stream on Thanksgiving Day. I believe that's the last one that I have. Let me take a look. Na, 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 na. This Twitch thing is even more confusing. They've changed a lot of things lately. Oh, there we go. Okay. So our last playthrough was actually 3 days ago. Yeah, so it was Thanksgiving Day. So we ended up playing some Rocket League as well as some Forza Horizon 5 as well. So lately, oh yeah, I haven't purchased about the Rocket Pass yet. I'll do that later on after the show, in the post show. Yeah, I've played a little bit of Rocket League. Rocket League was fun, especially that limited time mode for the football edition, but it was great. I've had a blast. Forza Horizon 5, just to cruising through Mexico, essentially, grabbing all the XP as well as the fast travel billboards. I did a couple races as well. And in regards to entertainment wise, I've been watching Lucifer. I took a break from what I'm watching now is Arcane season 1. I'm catching up with it. I believe I have 3 or 4 episodes left for the first season, but I've been enjoying it lately. I've been it's definitely been a blast. I've finally got into playing Pokemon Sword and Shield, the first DLC expansion that came out a while ago that I purchased. I never really got into. So yeah, that's something. And another note, I was able to finally cop a Xbox Series X bundle. I got an email from Microsoft. I believe I mentioned this on the post show last week. Hey, welcome, Doggo. Welcome in. Glad to see you again. How's Thanksgiving for you with the fam? But nonetheless, I have it hopefully coming by tomorrow, if not by Tuesday, the latest. I have Far Cry 6 as well, and yeah, I'm not gonna play any games until I receive my Xbox Series X. So keep that in mind as well. But nonetheless, that's about it. But I did also order some charging stands for the Xbox for my controllers, Xbox's 20th anniversary edition, as well as the Forza edition as well from GameStop. So I have that on the way as well. But nonetheless, what other Black Friday deals have you guys been a part of? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know later on our YouTube once this YouTube video's up as well. And yeah, let us know your best Black Friday deals, Cyber Monday weekend deals as well. So without further ado, we're gonna hop into the news, folks, and we're gonna start with your gaming play. Gaming play, right here. Okay, and the first off is Ubisoft. Has been very excited over the recent years about the idea to launch their very own theme park. They had planned to open one back in 2020, but it didn't come into fruition. But this latest article coming from Collider, from Akasha Rengmi, has partnered with Storyland Studios that they are working on developing the world's very first Ubisoft Entertainment Center at Studios Occitanie Mediterranean. The Ubisoft Entertainment Center is currently planning for an opening in 2021. It will be inspired, of course, by the biggest Ubisoft franchises. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. Hopefully, take part in this once it opens. Next, what do we got? We have this new MMO that might be in the works sometime after 2023. From Kotaku, written by Zach Zuizen. Revealed yesterday via an investor presentation. Daybreak Games, Austin-based Dimensional Inc. game studio is developing a brand new Marvel MMO. However, according to the same presentation, it will likely be a few years away before we see any trailer or some sort of announcement. Of course, if it's just been announced to them that it's in the works, of course we're not going to get any sort of announcement, trailer, or any sort of sneak peek if they did even start development. I guess 2 and 2 kind of makes sense. As previously spotted by Eurogamer and Twitch streamer Miller, Daybreak's parent company, Anak Global 7, released its Q3 2021 financial report. In that presentation, which is available online, the company quietly announced that Daybreak and Dimensional Inc. were working on a new AAA MMO utilizing a Marvel IP. According to another slide in that same presentation, unannounced Marvel MMO is being led by Jack Ermint. He currently is in charge of DC Universal Online, but before that, he helped design and run City of Heroes and co-founded the studio behind that MMO, Cryptic Studios. So that's about it for that. So next we have this a new patent from the folks over at Sony, hinting at a PlayStation mobile controller of some sort. Show you what I'm looking at. For all you audio listeners, you were definitely missing out if you're not coming back to watch the VOD on YouTube. Gotcha. That's the pattern for you folks. So it looks like it's a split DualShock controller that attaches to a phone. So similar to what we have for from Backbone, from Razer as well. So let me show you exactly. Right here. So, looks like it's going to be something similar to this, but instead of it being linked, they're going to be separate. So similar to the Nintendo Switch. That would be the best comparison. All right, so let's get more in depth into this update. What do we got? This one's coming over from Video Games Chronicle by Andy Robinson. So the patent, which was published this week by Sony Interactive Entertainment's Japanese division, describing a system for playing games on a device coupled with two controller grips. The controller, which resembles the DualShock 4. It is described as a left grip portion and a right grip portion, gripped by the left and right hands of the user. This is just from the patent. Includes a drawing of the device omit a shaft portion that can be tilted by the user and detects the tilted direction and tilted amount of that shaft portion. So I think I have an idea of what this patent entails. So DualShock 4 controller. You know how we tilt it when we play games, even though it doesn't do much, doesn't do anything in the game. But I'm assuming that this is what it's talking about in this pattern. With a slight tilt, it'll move. So something similar to what we do on a normal basis. All right, moving on. The Xbox Series S was Black Friday's most popular console. According to Adobe Analytic estimates that the 300 new generation console outsold its rivals this week. This one came over from Video Games Chronicle once again, but this time by Andy Robinson. So Adobe claimed its data came from analyzing 1 trillion visits to retail sites, in addition to surveying over 1,000 retailers on their most popular items. So it doesn't come as a surprise because it is a 300 next generation console. Literally, I'm planning to buy it too sometime later on next year. I'm not planning to buy it now because I have a Series X on the way. The reason why I want an Xbox Series S is simply for a travel companion, like when I travel to events, games, concerts, what have you. This way I'll have, instead of, you guys already know how bulky the Xbox Series X and the PS5s are. The Xbox Series S is simply small and it's an extra console, essentially. So yeah, that's not surprising. So this one's actually very, very interesting. This was coming from a tweet from Bleacher Report via Goldux. All right. And let me listen in on this too. I hate when Twitter botches quality. That's why I don't like Twitter. For videos and pictures. Let me see if I can get a better quality video from this. Hold on. Stay with me, folks. Oh, actually, let me go to their Instagram. I think it's the best option. I don't see it here. Quality is a whole lot better now. Okay, F11. And then, here we go. Is there a way to hide the comments? I guess not. Oh, hold on. I think it's on mute. Give me a second, folks. I think the whole tab's on mute. Yep, I figured as much. That makes sense. Okay, and now we go back to the VOD and play it. Oh. As you can see, it's a warship from Halo. Look at Massachusetts right here. And this was all via, as you were watching the game via the TV. So of course, people actually in the stadium can't see this because this is all AR. Halo Infinite. This was great when I heard about this. When I first heard about this. Halo logo. Halftime report. So that was a nice little thing from the Go Ducks in the Otzen Stadium. Let me see. The Oregon Ducks, I'm sorry. So the University of Oregon. Okay. Next, what do we got? So we have Fortnite Chapter 3 that's on the way, and there might be a little leak that kind of teases what's to come. This is coming over from GameSpot via Mark Delaney. Fortnite Chapter 3 is all by accounts just around the corner, even though Epic hasn't officially confirmed it by its name, but we do know that Chapter 2 ends on December 4th, and it's safe to assume that a new chapter and a brand new island awaits us. Epic's latest tweet seems to wink at players holding out for more clues for what lies ahead. Let me show you the tweet. Here's the tweet. Remember the first job feeling? An undiscovered world with new secrets to unfold. And lastly, we have the Analog Pocket begins shipping in mid-December. If you guys already pre-ordered the device, you should have received an email that to update your details and to confirm your shipping information. Alright, so it looks like we're done with your gaming play, folks. Now we're going to move on to tech. And we don't have that many articles today, but what we do have is the first one, where we have Adidas dipping its toes into the metaverse. They recently launched their first Pope, which is a proof of attendance protocol, and its Adidas confirmed app. The unique digital tokens offered to select users serve as a timely way for the sportswear brand to identify its most loyal confirmed app users. Which I was too late to hop onto this. So it's only for if you guys were picked. Essentially, they received the notification within the Adidas confirmed app. So that's why I did it. I was made aware of this. So here's the statement. For those of you in search of new playgrounds where possibilities are limitless, we invite you to join us as we voyage into the metaverse. The digital collectible is our way of rewarding you for following your curiosity as you explore this new age of originality altogether. The token provides you. We're here from the beginning of this journey. Keep it safe, it may come in handy. Hint, hint. This is the first step in our journey to empower the creators of tomorrow to thrive in the metaverse, a place where anyone can express their most original ideas and be the most authentic selves. It will take some learning, some building, and a leap of faith. If you already have, show us the way. If you're new, come and join us as we can't wait to see what we do together. And let me show you their first pop, I guess you could say. First pop. What's funny is I went to their original site and the quality looks a lot better on Twitter, which is a shocker. So here's the pop thingy. And here's the tweet, which definitely looks a lot better, the quality. I'm assuming because it's just a simple GIF. Hi. Buddy. Okay, I guess I stopped it. But yeah. If you guys have this, let me know in the comment section down below. See? Even if it says it here, that you should have received an email. If you didn't claim it by now, you're locked out. So next we have Apple's apparently mixed reality headset. We have an update. So we have from an analyst, I should say, from Ming Chi Q, that predicts the company will release a headset sometime next year, which we're already aware of this. We'll say 2022, 2023, to be more precise. That's literally all we have for tech. Now we're gonna move on to entertainment. And this one is a hybrid between, actually, from a well-known gaming developer, I should say. Kojima Productions launches a brand new division focused on film and TV. Coming over from The Verge, written by Andrew Webster. Death Stranding studio Kojima Productions have announced a brand new division that looks beyond just video games. No new projects have been announced, but the company says the Los Angeles-based office will focus on securing opportunities in the film and television space. Death Stranding originally launched back in 2019 as the first title from the renowned Metal Gear director Hideo Kojima. So it's definitely, of course, it's unclear what the project is going to be because they've just announced the studio. So of course there's going to be no new updates. 2 and 2 together, 2 and 2. But yeah, moving on. Ridley Scott is making Blade Runner and an Alien live action TV series. I kind of mix up the two news stories. Okay, director Ridley Scott has confirmed that the live action TV series for both Blade Runner and Alien are in production, with plots already written. During an interview with Today on BBC Radio 4, the 83-year-old Director confirmed that the pilot for the upcoming Blade Runner TV series has been written. We have already written the plots for Blade Runner and the Bible, he said, so we're already presenting Blade Runner as a TV show probably the first 10 hours. So it came over from Ryan Letson on IGN.com. Next, we have Jurassic World Domination releases a 5-minute prologue. That won't be happening until June. But we do have an official teaser for the film, which we'll do a live reaction hopefully sometime this week for. And it'll hit theaters on June 10th, 2022. So we have Masters of the Universe Revelation Part 2 is now on Netflix, and this one's coming from comicbook.com once again. And yeah. We have a final trailer for Pokemon Evolutions, as well as some new posters. This is kind of a tweet coming from Cerebi.net. Alright, there you are, folks. Two. Quasar. Lugia. And Blastoise. So I'm definitely excited for this. I actually prefer the evolution side of Pokemon, where it's like more mature and actually Pokemon, where they actually change the what do you call it? the protagonist, Ash, which has been the protagonist for literally years. Okay, next we have a teaser for the reboot for Bel Air as well. And then Hellbound surpasses Squid Game and becomes the #1 most watched TV show within 24 hours. This is coming over from Hypebeast.com and ran by Ambrose Leong. Squid Game has been officially dethroned by the newly released series Hellbound on Netflix. In just 24 hours, the Netflix original jumped to the first position in world rankings, a feat that took Squid Games 8 days to accomplish. But I've hopped into this. I believe I haven't watched the complete first episode, but we did a live reaction for this as well, where I was intrigued by it, and it actually looks interesting. So I'm definitely excited to finish it, the first season. Or should I say the season? There's only one season. So next we have NBC's coverage of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade drew a total of 25.4 million total viewers and a 6.4 rating in the adults 18 through 49 demographic on Thursday across the live broadcast and encore immediately after, according to Nielsen, first international data from NBC. This is coming over from Deadline, written by Patrick Hypes. So the parade live ran from 9 p.m. Eastern on NBC and Peacock. Right, so the Book of Boba Fett, we have our brand new images from the upcoming series coming from comicbook.com. So let me show you what I got. That was written by Kofi Outlaw. Where's the number? I think that's the only one that we have. Yeah, it's the only image that we have. Well, here's the full gallery, so let's click on that. Buddy. Oh. The director. Okay. I believe we saw some of this too, if I'm not mistaken. But that's about it. That's all we got. for the stills. Okay, so we have some new costumes revealed in the upcoming Captain Marvel 2 set. This one's coming over from Jana Anderson via comicbook.com. And here's the tweet that it's referencing. Right? Of course, with the CGI and everything, it'll look a whole lot better. A Skrull. Am I right? With the blue face? The blue skin? Okay, now what do we got further? What the heck is this? Huh? Hold on, give me a second. Let me look something up. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, edit. Yeah, so here's this next one that I'm not Halo, Hellbound has season 2 plans. Of course, since it did so successful, because Squid Games is working on a season 2 as well. So I guess thank you, Variety, for that update. Next, we have a new trailer as well for the Rumble that will be arriving early in Paramount Plus later this year. And now for the weekend box office. Disney's Encanto. Problem is, I gotta look for it. So, grossing an estimated 27 million over the 3-day weekend and 40.3 million over the 5-day span beginning Wednesday. So next we're gonna see something. Holding in second place, we have Ghostbusters Afterlife with an estimated 24.5 million in its 3-day period and 32.25 million over the 5-day. And House of Gucci followed with a 14.23 million over the 3-day weekend and 21.83 over the 5-day, over a 5-day period. And Gaga and Gucci drove in $12.8 million. For the opening weekend, it was 34 million. And fourth place was Eternals. It dropped 29% with estimated $7 million for the weekend and $11.4 million over the 5-day period. And Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. Where are you? $5.27 million over the 3-day weekend and $8.8 million over the 5-day period. Like, I couldn't speak. That's about it, folks. For entertainment. And now we're gonna move on to sports. Where are you? Oh, here you are. No, that's not it. This is it. Okay. So we have, what's this? Major League Soccer has announced the 22 home openers for all 28 MLS clubs, including the debut of expansion team Charlotte FC, and the opening of Nashville's SC's most anticipated new soccer-specific stadium. So guys, you're interested in checking out the openers, I'm gonna provide the link in chat. All right, you got that. Now we have this 14 days of giving program from the National Basketball Players Association has officially kicked off. Okay, throughout the next 2 weeks, the NBPA's bus will be pulling up all over the city. Participants will be entered to win a giveaway. Every day will be a different giveaway and prizes ranging from NBA players' favorite products and brands to a chance to have a meet and greet with players. Yeah, let me see if we can find that link as well and share that with you guys as well. Oh, I found it. But you simply enter every day and you have a chance to win some amazing stuff. Okay, there's the link for you guys. If you guys wish to enter. All right. We're done with that. We're done with this. And now we have LeBron being fined $50,000 for an obscure gesture celebration. So this is going over from CNN. LeBron James' celebration of Thursday's overtime victory over the Indiana Pacers has landed the forward with a fine from the NBA. The $15,000 punishment was handed for making an obscure gesture on the playing court, said the NBA in a statement on Friday. The incident occurred with a 1 minute and 17 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter of the Lakers' 124 over 116 overtime win against the Pacers on Wednesday. James was also warned for using profane language during media availability in response to his discipline. So also last weekend he was also ejected with his elbow bladed the eye of Detroit Pistons player Isaiah Stewart. The altercation then sparked a confrontation reaction from Stewart and an on-court scuffle. But that's why he got ejected. Okay, interesting. And lastly, we have the NBA Week 12 results. If you guys weren't already aware, here are your scores. Chicago Bears defeats the Lions 16-4. The Raiders overcomes the Cowboys 36-33 in final overtime. In overtime, my bad. So the week 12 is still hitting in because there are still games going on. I guess we'll start with week 11 then. Let me see something. No, we talked about week 11 last week. Okay. So yeah, okay. This is just hard to follow. So the Bills demolished the Saints 31-6. The Bengals are currently on maybe less than 2 minutes until halftime, 34-33 over the Steelers. The Dolphins are ahead of the Panthers 21-7 with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left of the first half. And the Giants are currently winning 3-0 over the Eagles with less than a minute over the first half. And we have the Patriots ahead of the Titans 13-6 with less than 3 minutes of the second quarter. We have the Falcons ahead of the Jaguars? Really? We'll see how long that lasts. Because that's what they're known for, being ahead. And as soon as they can't keep that streak, they would stumble and start losing. So 14-0 with less than 2 minutes left of the second quarter. We have the Colts ahead of the Buccaneers 17-7 with a little over 5 minutes left of the second quarter. And we have the Texans ahead of the Jets 14-3 with 2 minutes left of the first half. And today we have 5 games. We have the Chargers taking on the Broncos at 4:05. We have the Vikings challenging the 49ers at 425. We have the Rams taking on the Packers at 425. And we have the Browns taking on the Ravens at 8:20 p.m. and the Seahawks taking on the Washington football team at 8:15 p.m. So what are your predictions? Let me know in chat. Let me know in the comment section down below after this VOD is on YouTube, as well as let me know about something else for email. Now we're done with sports. We're going to move on to the final news segment, music. And we're going to start with the 2012 Grammy Award nominees. We're not going to go through the complete list, of course, but we're going to highlight them. It's just around the corner. And the Recording Academy announced the nominations for each of the 86 categories. So we have Olivia Rodrigo and Phineas are each nominated in each of the big four categories. We have over album, record and song of the year, plus best new artist. Rodrigo was honored for her debut album Sour as a smash single Driver's License. Phineas is up for... Really? That's how you say it? I think so. Phineas is up for producing and co-writing his work with his sister, Billie Eilish? Really? And for the best new artist in his own right. Interesting. Okay. Eilish who was nominated in all of the four of these categories 2 years ago. Is up for album, record, and song of the year, as are Justin Bieber, Doja Cat, as well as Lil Nas X. So John Baptiste, who won an Oscar in April for Soul, received 11 nominees, more than anyone else. Bieber, Doja Cat, and her are runner-ups with 8 nods each. We have Chick Corea, who died on February 9th, is nominated for 4 awards, 3 in the jazz field, plus Best Classical Compendium. All right. So, record of the year, we have I Still Have Faith in You from Aiba, Freedom by John Baptiste, I Get a Kick Out of You from Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga, Peaches from Justin Bieber featuring Danielle Caesar and Givon, Ray on Time from Brandy Charlie, Kiss Me More from Doja Cat featuring SZA. We have Happier Than Ever from Billie Eilish, and we have Montero by Lil Nas X, Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo, and Leave the Door Open from Silk Sonic. Album of the year, we have We Are by John Baptiste. We have Love for Sale from Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Justice, the Triple Chucks Deluxe from Justin Bieber. Planet Her Deluxe from Doja Cat. Happier Than Ever from Billie Eilish. Back of Her Mind from her. Montero from Lil Nas X. Sour from Olivia Rodrigo. We have Evermore from Taylor Swift. Doda from Kanye West. Song of the Year, we have Bad Habits, A Beautiful Noise, Driver's License, Fight For You, Happier Than Ever, Kiss Me More, Leave the Door Open, Montero, Peaches, and Right on Time. Best New Artist, we have Aruja Aftab, Gemini Aline, Baby Kiram, Phineas, Glass Animals, Japanese Breakfast, The Kid Laroi, Arlo Parks, Olivia Rodrigo, and Saweetie. And of course, there's going to be a lot more, but we just took we highlighted the best of the best, I should say. Whew, wow, that was a lot to take in. And we have the winners from the 2021 ARIA Awards coming from the music. The winners of the 2021 ARIA Awards have been revealed, with Genesis Owusu dominating this year's event. After winning big at the J Awards last week, sorry if I botched this, but Genesis Owasu has claimed the album of the year, best hip hop released, and best independent release for Smiling with No Teeth, an album that also claimed best cover art, thanks to Kofi, Ansa, and Bailey Howard. Okay, it was held at this year's ARIAs were held at Sydney's iconic Taronga Zoo on Camorangel land and broadcast via YouTube and 9 Now, and featuring performances from a number of award winners, including the Kid Laroi, who picked up Best Artist and Best Pop Release for Stay, and Bo Jerry, who won the Michael Gun-Dixie Breakthrough Artist Award, which was presented by Ed Sheeran in a special video tribute to the late Michael Goodsky. And that reminds me of another news story from last week I wanted to give clarification on. So other winners include Archie Roach, Takai Maidza, Troy Kassar Daily, Middle Kids, Crowded House, Tropical Funk Storm, Bluey, and stacks more. And lots more, I should say. But yeah. So literally what I wanted to further clarify, Ed Sheeran had a Pokemon Go collaboration. We talked about it last week on last week's show. But it was supposed to be an in-game performance, but it wasn't. All it was is it gave you a link to his YouTube, to a YouTube video, which is not essentially a live performance in Pokemon Go. But yeah, so essentially, if you are a player in Pokemon Go, like I believe you get like certain items every day from his celebrating his collab. But yeah. Now, what do we got? The Weeknd. Blinding Light is the number one new song on Billboard's greatest hits of all time. Time hit 100 charts. In celebration, Billboard is launching a special collection of trading cards, which will be followed by a debut of limited edition NFT collections. So Chubby Checker wants. Don't worry about that. It's just number one. So worry about this. Now I'm gonna further get clarification on his collection debut. So it launched Tuesday, where it's a collection of trading card packs available for purchase now for $100 on the Weeknd's shop. Releasing in conjunction with The Weeknd's new Billboard cover story, the collection includes 5 physical cards with 5 different designs created by trading card veteran Karvik Ching. It's always been a dream of mine to create trading cards for the music industry, especially cards celebrating some of the world's renowned artists, says Chang. I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to celebrate with Billboard to highlight The Weeknd's milestone, which will undoubtedly play a role in defining the future of music. Every card is a full-blood card design, accentuated with 2 different coil colors on 120-point paper stock. The entire set includes a non-numbered card, a card foil numbered out of 500, and a card foil numbered out of 100. A hand-signed autograph card numbered out of 10, and a hand-signed autograph card foil number 1 of each. Each pack includes 1 random trading card from the collection and information breaking down the chart data. No, I figured as much. I was going to say. The physical trading card launch will also be followed by a limited edition NFT featuring the Weeknd in partnership with Autograph, a digital collecting company co-founded by Tom Brady. The collaboration is no surprise, as The Weeknd's recently joined the Autographed board of directors to help shape the future of the NFT space. So we'll share some details for you soon. But definitely follow the autograph on Instagram, on social as well to be up to date. So we have Stephen Sondheim, the composer, lyric, and Broadway icon who US President Barack Obama said reinvented the American musical, has died at the age of 99. This was written by Adam Beckhurst via IGN. As reported previously by the New York Times, Sondheim's lawyer and friend F. Richard Rapas announced the news of his death and shared that he passed away at his home in Roxbury, Connecticut. He also noted that he had not known to be ill and that death was sudden. The day before, Mr. Sondheim has celebrated Thanksgiving with dinner with friends. So may he rest in peace. So we have Selena Gomez launching a new mental health platform called Wondermind. This was compiled on Just Jared from who? Who wrote this article? Does it say? Did it give credit? Yeah, I'm not seeing credit. Yeah, I'm not seeing a credit by who wrote this article. But yeah, so Selena Gomez has teamed up with her mom, Mandy Tiffy, as well as Daniela Person to launch the new initiative, which will give people access to exercise and professionals to put their mental fitness first, called Wondermind. The website explains that no matter how down or confused you might feel, we've been there too. So we've created a space to work it all out every day with candid conversations, physical tools, daily content, and a supportive community. We've each had our own mental health struggles, and we've realized that there's no inclusive, fun, and easy space where people could come together to explore, discuss, and navigate their feelings. So we created it, it added. In addition to the platform and access to professionals and exercises, the Wondermind will feature a podcast which will interview celebrities about their mental health journeys, which I'm definitely looking forward to. And I'm going to definitely share you guys the link as well. And I'll share that in the show notes as well. And lastly, we have HBO's DMX Don't Try to Understand documentary featuring DMX's story, I guess you could say. So you can check that out on HBO Max. Okay, let me sign up for these emails as well. Okay, let me reach out to them so I can get more info on this program from Selena Gomez to Wondermind. And I'll keep you guys posted as well. So let me check Twitter, see if we have any last minute updates or anything breaking. Any breaking news for you guys? Looks like that's all we got for you guys. Okay, here's something. Louis Vuitton and Off-White are devastated to announce that the passing of Virgil Abloh on Sunday, November 28th, of cancer, which he had been battling privately for several years. So may he rest in peace. I believe that's all we got for you guys. Let me make sure. I've got that already. So apparently there's an article from Screen Rant that's saying that season 2 of Hellbound might be animated. We'll see what happens. Got that. So John Cena announced at the San Diego Comic Con Special Edition that new trailer for Peacemaker will be dropping Friday, December 3rd. So talks for a second iteration for Red Notice is actually in talks, according to Russell, the director Russell Marshall Thumber via Screen Rant as well. And it looks like that's all we got. Let me see if I have any other anything else for you guys. Okay, that's about it. So it looks like that's all we got for you guys. So now we're gonna move on to the reading mail. If you guys are interested in sending us anything, here's how you can contact us. We want to know your feedback, your thoughts, and even any questions that you may have for us by sending us reading mail on our Discord server, leaving a voice note over at anchor.fm/THEIMPACTPLAY, or even by sending us an email to readingmail@theimpactplay.com. Who knows, we even be featured on a future episode or even a special reading mail segment of the show. So thank you guys so much for making the Impact Play a part of your day. We should join a community server over on Discord. Simply enter exclamation Discord in chat now. Guys, we're trying to unlock subs over on Twitch, and we need your help. Literally, our last and final challenge we're trying to overcome are the views. And we cannot do this without you. To unlock subs for the channel, to help us elevate us and take us to new heights. So share the channel with your friends, your family, anyone who believes will benefit from the show. Thank you guys so much. Leave us a review, even just rating it on your favorite platform. Thank you guys again, and have a great one. And for those of you go to the course and above, I'll see you all on the post. For everyone else, have a good one.